arms down.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Pulled in at the 24. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Set, 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt tackle. Without a doubt, control that edge, get out there. You want that left tackle, if you bring your tight end over there. Either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance.
He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So, boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
One you don't want to wake up from, but for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's good to make it 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. New York set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive back.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. It's taken to the 26. 51 yards on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Jackson's got it over the middle. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And it is now... The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Dances by him. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. And to give this time to the tailback. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step.
Come on, let's go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Avery. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Myles Garrett in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The punter wing is on as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. And just shutting him off there. Excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. And out now come the Eagles. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
First down, he'll drop to throw.
couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. Looking to throw. A swing pass caught. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he?
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Escaping the... And he'll score! Touchdown, Eagles! It's their quarterback on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. Really? And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Just because the quarterback
scored doesn't make it certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create
scored.
More time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Extra point attempt to come here.
You just said 1 of 3 rushing touchdowns. So how is that 4 for 4
and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Whatever.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, a nice spin. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A look at the running back, the man out. The backfield as he gears up to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you've got a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
There's still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
From the gun, Avery caught left side. It's Beckham. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Avery. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better. Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A big play there with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Eagles are pouring it on. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. And now here's a carry heading left. Space to maneuver at the 40. It's a foot race. 30. 10. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants are in for 6.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
This fielded at the 2. Oh, nice move. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time run right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A
very solid gain of 27.
You already got 350 in the first half.
Inside the red zone here. They want to throw.
It was there.
And down he goes.
It was there.
Darren Lee leading the surge there. He
It was
drops
there.
it for a loss of 6.
It's interesting, partner, that most
Oh,
defenses
it was
try
there.
to guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day.
That was a big
The
man
key to
all around.
everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over. A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off, didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. All right, here we go.
Now back to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. It's their quarterback punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles continue to roll. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on.
No,
Just think about
6.
halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and
Threw
think,
4.
all right, 2 already.
Ran for 2.
I can get some more. I can get some more. And
First
it'll be
half.
encouraging his offensive
Getting ugly
line
out
to
here.
create some space.
So this drives, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here now, time to discuss Odell Beckham Jr. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? Second quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us, but sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want, and that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game. And he'll give it here to his running back.
He was getting ready to try that. He was getting ready to try that straight up the middle bullshit.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
Looking to throw on second down. Avery. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. 1:59 to go in the first half. We're back to East this timeout. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too.
I think you're right, partner. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. On first down, Avery. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. And now it's second down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Over the middle to Beckham. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Looking to throw. Avery. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Here's Brad Wing now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly
we got
what we're
groups like
seeing.
Mob Deep,
We'll
Wu-Tang, EPMD, Run DMC,
incomplete. It'll be second down.
Coogee Rattling DJ Polo.
Deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Just to name a few.
Well, they've had trouble containing
Public
him,
Enemy.
able to contain him on that play. 10 yards still left on second down.
4 righteous teachers for that. Well, I mean, yeah, obviously they didn't sell that much, but I mean, their influence is probably
back to throw here. And that will one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what?
How could you say that? Like, when you have groups like Wu-Tang out there, you saying shit like that?
The pressure the Giants get there. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker.
I get it. Wu-Tang's not everybody's favorite. You know, okay, cool, whatever. You know what it is?
Defensive back.
NWA.
The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
And the punt team on now as this one sent away.
Dog pound.
A big hit.
Like, there's a lot of rap groups to be saying you the number one of all time, greatest of all time rap group.
Yards the official distance. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The New York set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Throwing on first down. Avery. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go.
To throw on second down. Avery. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Giants on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Come on, let's go.
From the gun, Avery. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Well, they convert on third with a gain of 22. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 1st and 10, Avery. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Come on, let's go. Run 38.
Looking to throw on second down. Avery under pressure again, and down he goes again. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Giants don't have much to hang their hat on after the first half. The Eagles have done whatever they want, and they'll just try to keep that up in the second half. All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. 1st and 10, Jackson's going to make the catch in traffic, and he'll go in for the touchdown as they get out to a 7-0 lead. Now 1st and 10, the quick pass and completion is made, and that goes as a 39-yard touchdown. As they move out in front, 14-0. 1st and 10, Jackson's the target here, and this will go all the way for a touchdown as they go up here at 21-0. 3rd down from inside the 30. Brulin's gonna find his mark, and he'll be tackled at the 1-yard line. Eagles still on the field. Brulin's gonna hit outside to the right, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. That pushes the lead to 28. Eagles have it early in the second. Freeman's found on the quick pass, and this play goes for a score. The blowout rolls on. Now 1st and 10, Graham's got a running lane here, and he's gone as he sprints into the end zone. Giants down now by 28. 1st and 10, here we get a quick pass and completion, and he'll end up at the 45-yard line before being tackled. Sticking with the same drive, Brulin's going to look for space, and he caps off the 7-play drive with a score. as they continue to dominate.
Okay, Larry, a fairly one-sided first half as we get set to go in the second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They had a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they fires one that's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of... I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Here we go. Man 38.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And they will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Let's go. Tighten up.
Great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now he's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other. His defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. Well, how many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go now.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, with that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
2nd down, 9 yards to go. They'll drop to throw. The 20. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
On first down, Avery throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
To throw on third down, Avery. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. Flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road to be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
He's going to let, and this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for the Eagles. And even 40 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, That's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that would drive a team towards a victory.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. And that one is incomplete. He just dropped it. But they're up big on the scoreboard, so maybe he can chuckle about later. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Point after here coming up.
I don't think that really is a record anymore, but.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Got a whole nother quarter to see what it do.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He is hoping to find the end zone for a third time, and we sit now in the third quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men. I think it's okay there they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The Giants on third down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Here we go. What? 90.
Back to throw. Avery. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Oh, now is this one sent away. Fielded at the 20. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is down deep into Giant territory. A big play there for Philly. 43 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39, good.
They'll set up a throw. And he rips that one incomplete there.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
All right, here we go. Blue landed.
They'll set up to throw. Now he's forced out right. And that one is incomplete. He just dropped it. But they're up big on the scoreboard, so maybe he can chuckle about later.
This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense is enough. Apparently they're saying no more.
Yeah, better watch
right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
He may try and run for this. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble. 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Hurry up, here we go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Oh, he pushed it out after it. Oh, okay, cool.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all.
How did they count that? Oh yeah, that's a catch. He only pushed it out after after they got out of bounds. On toe. Oh yeah, I'm about to kick this mom.
Too.
Oh, she's at least
She's on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he's just saying something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
He gave it to me.
So the drive winds up going 75 yards.
Okay. Still got time. Drag it, one more touchdown.
Yards in 7 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. He's at the 30, past the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Sterling Shepard, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants gain a bit of respectability.
That's a whole lot of points still to be.
Yep. Okay.
Down, but congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsauer? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here? Tell us, stretch this thing out a little bit.
Get some talking points. Dig them all out.
That's what you get. A big-time producer. Keep them here.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Let's go. Green 39.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that's caught inside the 35. And give him a gain of 37. Not only the completion, but that pass also
That
gives him
was
the record for
crazy.
most
This guy
passing
is
yards in
ridiculous.
a single game. What a day.
That tells you that the completion percentage is really high. Yards per pass, really high. But what a fantastic day. A brand new record, and we were here to witness it.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Keeps 6 points off the board. They'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete. He just dropped it. But they're up big on the scoreboard, so maybe he can chuckle about later.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here we go now. Left the try. The two landed. No, Jack. Patriot.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. And with that touchdown pass, he has broken the record for the most in a single game. What an incredible day for this guy.
How did we get this lucky to be here to see this performance? Touchdown pass after touchdown pass after touchdown pass. An amazing, incredible day.
Oh.
Extra point forthcoming.
15. Oh, okay.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by
go talk. Go talk to him. When you got Fletcher Cox and Doc, because they got Fletcher, was going to be something? No.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone. Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
It came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
Looking to throw. Avery. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. And now a first down following that long gain.
Come on, let's go.
Operating from the gun. Avery.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Back to throw. Avery over the middle, complete. It's Armstrong. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 3rd and 2, Avery. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well,
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But, hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
And the Eagles' hands team able to cover it up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. So as you see the numbers, a very uncharacteristic start, but he's been more characteristic as of late.
And usually we're seeing a very good start out of him because, let's face it, he's one of the best out there. But when he does have a start, as we just saw, would you call it uncharacteristic? You know mentally he's not that worried about it. He knows how good he is and figures he's going to get back on the beam real fast.
He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's second down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
To throw again. Avery. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes.
Punished.
This may be one of the best stretches of defensive football I've seen. I don't know about you. 5 sacks last week. Now 3 here in this affair.
I would agree with that, and I've enjoyed watching the skill that's gone into it. You can see the intelligence behind it as well. He's watched tape, and he's setting people up. But relentless, that's the one word that keeps coming to mind. He does not want to be denied at getting to the quarterback.
And they're not denying it.
But there was no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Let's take it inside his own 40. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Well, everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks. And they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride is kicked in. Made a terrific play.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Back there in that building. Here we go. Let's go. 3,
They're going to look to throw. 20. Gets it off to Freeman. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And that touchdown catch, Charles, it breaks the single-game record for receiving touchdowns.
And what a perfect match. A quarterback who loves to throw it and a receiver who knows how to go out and get them. A brand-new record established today, and all these fans who are on that side are going to go home happy.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Plus the other nigga got a couple. At least 2. That's 8, 9.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And then he
Philadelphia
ran
in the end zone.
Well, I thought one more. Hold up, let's see. Oh yeah, he threw for 10. So he's got 12. Because he ran for 2. Well, he need that 5 more yards at least.
Set
I don't know
now
if
to kick
anybody
this one
throw for 10
away,
in the
and
game.
off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The New York set to take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
I'm going to forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Throwing again. Avery. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. The Giants on third down. They've been stymied left and right. Converted only 1 time. This is 3rd and 16. From the gun, Avery. And that is incomplete.
You not see that ball?
Not to get too overcritical there, because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical. You're just realizing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment. And to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
And they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching.
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to rifle, trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick, a little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. To throw on second down. Avery. And his throw is incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree
as
many times as you want.
Ain't even thinking about looking for the ball.
Do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Throwing on third and long. Avery, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Here's Brad Wing now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. .44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. He'll take it at the 42. That'll go as a 40. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire.
And this is caught at the 20. And he is down deep into Giant territory.
What?
Offense comes to the line now, first and 10.
Oh, wow, that was insane.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Ooh,
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
No, we running it up. Count it up. Count it up. Count it up. Count it.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out come the Giants. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try to
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And quickly, they get to the line. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. And this will likely be the last play and wrap things up. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield.
Y'all actually going to punt it with 1 second left. You should just go for it.
That becomes man on
1
man,
second.
and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here's Brad Wing now as he's on to punt for New York.
Let me try to return this punt, man. And then they kick it inbound.
This is fielded at the
Who is
27.
your coach? Oh, come on.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
Gotta send Gus a little message. Need to send Gus a little message. I hope he don't try to punt no Alonzo on me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe gonna get real mad, but you know, he lost that bet. They can't. That last game, actually they won Sunday, but I wasn't doing my calculations because I was in Texas. It was eliminated from our little competition 2 weeks ago. We have 8 wins. They have 6 with only 1 game left. So
the
you're
early
done,
struggles
nigga. That's
continue as they'll sink to 0-3.
They can only get
they'll
to
try
7.
to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas
I
to
need
take
that
on
50.
the Cowboys.
I need that 50 real quick. It's Christmas, you know. I can wait till the 1st. You know what I'm saying? No biggie. Ain't no rush. I need that paper dough. Definitely need that. That would be nice. I don't even know if I'm getting paid on the 1st, so I might really need that 50, to be quite frank. I don't even know. Oh no. That's gotta be, well, that might not be a record, but that might be a record. I don't know what that is. Your devices. Yeah, I'll be on there soon. J-Bone said he was going to buy it for me this week, so We'll see. We'll see. Because he keep asking me, you want 76 or you want... I was like, look, man, buy what you want. I'm like, but everybody's on. I mean, if you playing it, everybody else playing it, shit, that's a full squad, nigga. You know what I mean? Go get that. Oh, do they? Time to beat somebody's ass in Madden. Been waiting. I gotta beat somebody. Nobody wants to play me. Shit. He was talking all shit. Okay. You should have did it. Yeah, yeah. It's only $30, nigga. Only $30. I'll give you some time, nigga. You go ahead, play franchise. You know, get you a franchise season in and get acclimated back to that shit. Go ahead, man. I'll give you some time. You know what I'm saying? Catch back up. Shit. Go ahead. Need some fun. Only person I get to play is J-Bone. I mean, Spencer got it, but he don't ever play it. Ain't no point in playing nobody else. Spencer, J-Bone, Elijah, none of them niggas. Ain't no fun in that shit. None. Hey, man, this is the closest we got, man. This is the closest we got. Yeah, I mean, it's not it's got a lot of things that could work, that they could work on. But as far as it just being football, it's football. That's all I like to say. Football with bad refs. $17 sacks in that game? That's crazy. No, not one. Just team sacks, not one person. I mean, that's still a lot for one game, but all I'm doing is blitzing. I've got my D line and my linebackers and my corners so tight now that I just come out in a 4-4 and just man up blitz, and the quarterbacks in the line can't handle it. So fuck it. I mean, it's a little boring sometimes, but getting all those sacks. I had 2 players with 5 sacks each in that game, so that feels great. I don't give a fuck. The computer, actually, one and another person had 4.5 sacks. So if the computer is not smart enough to figure that shit out and stop it, then fuck them. I'm gonna keep doing it. A rookie middle linebacker had 23 sacks last year out of that same system I'm running right now. Mind you, my end still had 22, 23 sacks. My left end. If the computer ain't smart enough to figure that shit out, fuck them. I built that line up. I built them linebackers up through the draft. The corners were solid through the draft. It's nothing they can really do. I mean, it just... Fletcher Cox ain't even on it. He's on the team I just played, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I did. I was wondering why the Eagles didn't look at that, and I was like, they probably just don't want that type of player, much less a Redskin. Somebody was just hating a week ago. But we don't. I mean, shit, we needed a safety. Fucking Rodney McLeod is out for this. We don't have any DBs but Malcolm Jenkins. So, I mean, We have wide receivers playing DB in practice. Everybody's hurt. Yeah, this is not for this year. This is just to make sure he's on the roster for next year. Obviously, I mean, and they got a they might get that #1 overall pick, so that boosts their defense up a little bit, plus whatever they getting ready to get in the draft. So it wasn't a bad pick. It wasn't a bad pickup. I I I see how he could or couldn't help our team this year, so I ain't gonna sweat it too much. Because one of the backup corners been playing really, really well, that Avonte Maddox dude. So if the rest of them can just step their game up just a tad bit, but there isn't any. I mean, we got Rasul Douglas and that nigga Malcolm Jenkins. That's it. No safety, no strong safety, no starting outside corners, no slot corners. Just niggas is out there just running around. So we'll see. Hold on, I'll be right back. Cold as shit in here. Breaking my new controller in today. Plays pretty good. Oh damn, he uh broke all kind of records in that game. Come on. Okay, there we go. He catches in the game. As a user, this motherfucker had 22 catches in one game, 23 in another game, 25 in another game, 26 in another game, with a tight end. With Ebron. That's ridiculous. Are you only throwing to him? Like, I don't even understand that shit. Then he's got like 5 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. No. 4 games where he caught 21 passes in a game. So that's like half the season. This motherfucker 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60. And these are all the same year. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, plus the numbers that I left off the edge, so you can boost that up to 170, 170. This nigga had 100 and... That's crazy. I gotta go look and see what he had for the season. Oh, as far as catches, because that doesn't make sense. 255 in that season. 255 catches. The closest person is 143, and that's Marvin Harrison. Damn, did Marvin Harrison really get 143 motherfucking catches? God damn. That's a lot. That is a lot of catches. 143. Telling me I could never break that sack record? That's some bullshit. No way in hell I can't get 7 with one nigga in the game. I mean, so I got 3 niggas, 4 niggas with 5. Definitely not getting the interception record. That shit's not happening. So break the passing yards for a game. Passing touchdowns for a game. Already had that record. Receiving touchdowns for a game. That's it. Okay. Oh no. Gotta start to back up on that one. Oh, I'll be so glad when they put this Trump in goddamn handcuffs and pull his ass out the office, man. Tired of waiting. Okay, let's see here. Week 3 and 3 games? Yeah, nobody's gonna have that. He can get 6,000. He on pace to get 6,000 yards. Not gonna happen, but damn, I wish J-Bone could have slid by here right now. I need some bud. Come on, man. I need y'all to do more than that. Force some fumbles out here. Getting kind of hungry. Okay. Damn, I hope we get paid, man. This shit gonna really piss me off if not. I can't wait to see this nigga get pulled out that office in goddamn handcuffs, man. Shit pissing me off. shit lagging like that? That sucks. I'm not doing no zone coverage. I do pursuit though. Ray Davenport. Good job. Okay. Guess I gotta go get me a nasty ass black and mild right now. Excuse me. Level 25 coach? Cool. Okay. This sucks. I ain't got nobody to get up on the legacy board with me. J-Bone ain't doing shit. Nobody to compare my stats to. Guess I gotta compare him to John Madden. Mm. Yeah, I know there's a reason to keep him. Oh, yeah, I traded him. But he still got all that with me. Damn, I should have kept him. Damn, I got rid of him too. Getting hungry now. One nigga had 10? Who is that? Oh, J.J. Watt, yeah. That nigga go to all the fans when he retire. Okay, let's see. Fletch down. Fletch, I hate that you on the Giants now. Oh, they converted Ron Miller to a right end. This, oh, yeah, playing no more, but they did. Okay. Yard sale already? Okay, cool. Yeah, you gotta get my boy Hodge some love. Oh, he only got one Super Bowl. Yeah, he was a rookie last year. Okay. What's alright? You gonna get back? You gonna get back, kid? Oh. Yeah, he's been with me the whole time. Fields, there you go, Fields. No awards though. That's dumb. Instant Hall of Famer. Okay, he been my kicker the whole time? Shit, alright, I'm gonna keep him then. Top balls ain't got a job. Oh, okay. Pretty good. How the fuck did he get a Super Bowl? He must have been a coordinator or something. had one already. Actually, give me something for that. 5 Super Bowl appearances. Come on, man. Oh, motherfucking. Okay. Already got that. Can do that. I can do that. Alright, where's everybody at? 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why Gus and Alonzo still make bets with me anyway. Y'all never win. Never ever. They need to just stop. Go ahead and send this nigga a message. What happened to your boy Flowmaster? He don't be on no more? Oh man, they got the Hall of Fame edition on here for $30. I mean, I don't need the Hall of Fame. What's the regular edition's price? $31.99 for the one with T.O. on the cover, the Hall of Fame. But the only thing you get with that is a bunch of fucking My Ultimate Team points and cards and all that other bullshit. I don't need none of that. How much is the regular game? Let me go look at that. Yeah.